I've heard of once in a lullaby. I should say goodbye. Like after trying to sing that, I should like cut this video off right now. Hey guys, hello, welcome to Bella's Bargains. I'm Amy. If this is your first time here, sorry for that intro. And the only reason I sound so horrible this morning is because it's Tuesday. And on Tuesdays, Tuesday's normally not a morning after is horrible day. But last night we hung out with the friends and probably hung out a little bit too much. So I'm a little tired this morning and in desperate need for carbs. But you don't care. Let's just get going. Today is Totally Easy Tuesday. And you know what that means? Today is crafting for the non-crafter. If it's your first time here, let me tell you something I do. I'm Dollar Tree, all Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. If I do a craft, it's all supplies you got from the Dollar Tree. The only thing I'm going to say you better have is a glue gun, which is, of yet, I haven't seen them sell one at the Dollar Tree, although I'm sure that will happen eventually. Anyway, and so there's no need to go run to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, or anywhere else online to get the supplies you need because everything I do you buy right at the Dollar Tree. So Totally Easy Tuesdays is today, crafting for the non-crafters. I upload 4 times a week. On Thursdays, I do themed Thursdays, which is where I do a craft that has a theme. This coming Thursday, it's hearts. It's the last Valentine's crafting I'm going to do. And the only reason I'm still doing it is because there is still Valentine's stuff at our Dollar Trees. And on Fridays, I do Foodie Fridays, which is reviews on food that you purchase from the Dollar Tree. I cook, I taste, I price compare. I do all kinds of stuff with the food. So it's Foodie Fridays. And on Saturdays are my shopping hauls. And occasionally I throw an extra bonus video in during the week. So if you like anything you see today, please give me a big thumbs up and press that subscribe button and hit that little ringy dingy so they notify you. I get so tired of saying that, can I just be honest? By the way, I have a really interesting question today. Can somebody explain to me why mugs, although Dollar Tree mugs, by the way, are printed on both sides. Look for that because that's really amazing. But I'm right-handed, so where do I drink, right? But the words are on this side. Is it so I can read it? Because I really think it's just funnier that other people are reading what my coffee mug says. But then I have to hold it with my left hand, which I don't do. It's irritating, just a little irritating thing for me. All right, I digress. Let's move forward. Today I'm going to show you upscales, super easy upscales. So I've taken Dollar Tree signs, which are cute on their own, but I just tweak them just a little bit so that they're just a little bit nicer. I love this one with the red truck. It's a tag sign, you know, it's shaped like a tag. And up here, I don't remember what it said in the video. We'll look at it. You'll see. All I do is just a quick upscale. I always border these signs because seeing the, what is it, pressed board? Yeah. Seeing the side of it just, I think looks really cheesy. So I always sort of give it a coat of black or brown or something using the the furniture markers. But then I took a gift bag that they had, which emulated the pink and red hearts, and then put a tag in the middle. It says loaded with love, of course, because it's a truck, so it's loaded with love. Anyway, and then reused their little ribbon, but I think it looks way better, and it's so easy. So you can take one of these Dollar Tree signs and really pop them up. I love this one, and when I purchased this sign, I liked it. It does not I should always get 2 so I can show you before and after. But what I did was, again, I outlined, this camera's making that look not black, but it is. I did the black Sharpie, and then I ran over it a little bit, which really outlines the heart. I took a furniture marker and outlined all of this where the burlap is and really popped that. And then I took the rope and I untwined it, so I only have 2 twines here, twirling it and tying it on the outside. And then I also went into these lines with the furniture market, I think. Yeah. But it looks so much better, so much better. And the only thing I really added to it was the string, but it looks so much cuter with this, like tied, and it's so much better and so easy. All right, the last sign is this love sign, which they are so cute all on their own. They're a faux wood, right? But I took the rope, the nautical rope, bordered the whole thing, put one of the grapevine hearts around it. And you guys, it's so much cuter and so much more substantial. All right, so, but you know what I thought I would do today is while I'm here, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to upscale something. All right, I love these little boxes. They sold these little boxes. This one was a heart that said blessed. I think there's a cloud, I think, that says grateful, and then another one that says thankful or something. Anyway, there was a series of 3. But this one, of course, is a heart. And we're coming into Valentine's Day. Now, I love this on the side. All alone, I think this is great. But I'm going to show you 2 things really quickly here. All right, so it looks great. But I have this grapevine heart. And look at how much that changes it. Instantly, all right? I'm going to glue that on, and instantly I have brought this up a whole bunch, okay? So there's that. But then on the flip these around, and you have a nice little shadow box. There was stickers on here. I took them off. They were easy enough to come off, but if you had any problem with it, you know what I do? Well, no, the heart's glued on. But you just heat it up with a blow dryer, and they'll probably come right off, or a little Gooby gun if you have to. But anyway, all right, so I have the back side of this box. Well, why waste it? I'm going to use it. I also have this heart. It says love on this side. I'm going to use the plain side. And these stickers, Crafter's Square stickers, which these are amazing pop-out stickers. They're like 3-dimensional. And then the little jute twine that comes with these hearts in the package to hang them up with. All right. All I'm going to do is take this little sign, which has the amazing border that's the hearts. Right now, I'm going to put some glue on the back of this heart, on the love side. I'm going to just plop a little glue on here. Sure, Amy, as soon as you get the glue gun to work. I'm going to plop a little glue on. I'm going to center this in the, actually, I so just messed up. Hold on. You guys, I forgot one step. My furniture marker. All right. Shoot. I am going to take the furniture marker, and all I'm going to do is outline my heart. And when I do that, do you see how it just sort of bleeds into the heart? I love that effect. I think it just pops the item so much. Look at the difference in the sides there, right? One with it, one without. So I'm going to do that around the whole heart. So simple, and makes such a big difference. Just the simplest of things, just outlining the heart. Look at that. Okay, now I'm going to glue it into the box. So let's put some more glue on there since I let that dry. I'm just going to plop it in the center of the back side of this. So, and I'm just doing it by sight. I'm not measuring or anything. All right, so now I've plopped that in the center. There we go. See how that outlining really popped it? I love that. Now my stickers, I'm going to take this one right here that says family, which I really like. I think it's a beautiful sticker. I am going to stick it right onto the heart that I just put in there. Just like this. See that? Now I'm going to take my little jute twine. I'm actually going to use 2 of them. All right. I'm just going to make a simple bow. Very simple bow. Just a little, a little, like when you tie your shoes. Oops, I just messed that up. Yeah, like when you tie your shoes. What do you call that? Is there a name for that kind of bow? I don't know. Anyway, except I keep being off-centered. All right, let's try this again. This is the hardest part, is tying the bow, apparently. Go figure. All right, now I've got a nice shaped bow, and I'm going to take this little bow and I'm going to glue it onto the hole where it would have hung from, okay? So just a little dab, tiny little dab of glue. Just an itty bitty little dab of glue. And boof, on there we go. Now, my strings are too long, so I don't have scissors. You know what? Kitchen scissors will do when need be. No. All I'm gonna do is cut these little boogers off so they're not disruptive of my sign, and voila. Now, I have this cute little, of course, I do really want to glue this on there. I'm going to do it right now. Let's just glue the grapevine on, because I think it's going to look so good. And bum ba da dum. There we go. So now I've taken this to this level. I got glue strands. I hate that. I'm gonna be cleaning those off. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this quick so you can see. So I've glued this on just to pop this one and then did this side. How cute and how simple. Now this thing is good either way. And if I had like a cute little Valentine's trinket or something, like you could stand something in here, right? On a tier tray, anything like that. I feel like this is more almost everyday decor, but this one does kind of look like Valentine's. And of course, I could have made it look more like Valentine's. Okay, you guys, I've gone on way too much. I hope you enjoyed that quick little do-it-yourselfer thing right there. Hope you enjoy the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please come back and see me again. And thank you so much for watching Bella's Bargains. Enjoy the video, and we will see you on Thursday. This sign is not bad, just the way it is. So all I want to do is just give it a little pop up. I don't like this flimsy ribbon that they have on it. And so I'm going to probably use a twine to more match this. And then I'm just going to take my my black furniture scratcher and markers and just outline it a little bit. And then I'm going to take another color to pop into these just to darken them a little bit. So this is another sign, upscale. I am going to use this sign that says love is all you need. It's blank on the back, and I don't necessarily like this. They had a saying on another one of their Valentine's things that was loaded with love. And so I think that would be cuter on here. So I found this bag, and it has the same colors. And so I thought I'm going to cut the outside of it, or the inside of that out actually, to cover up the saying, and then put my own saying in. And probably pull off this cheesy whatever. And again, I'm going to use my furniture markers, but I'm going to use the black on this to outline it and make it pop a little bit more. So let's go. This is a super easy upscale. So I purchased a sign that says love, and I really like them. They have like the grooves in it. It's not necessarily Valentine's, but I mean, that's probably what I would use it for all year. All right, so I have that. I have one grapevine heart. I have some decorative nautical rope, and I have my furniture scratch markers, and I'm going to use the lightest one, which is, I believe, the mahogany. The walnut, sorry. I'm going to use the mahogany. All right, so I'm going to outline the sign, and I think I'm going to put some a little bit darker in here. I'm going to glue this on, and I'm going to border the entire sign in this rope. So I think that's going to look really good. Let's go. a little DIY decorating tip. So I have a scarf that I've bought at the Dollar Tree, and they make them for all their different seasons. I have a pillow, which is for my couch. It still isn't on my couch because I still don't have my couch. The house is still in disarray from construction. But anyway, I can still show you how this works. So I would have this on my couch. Any season, you can upscale your or decorate your couch just with something as simple as a scarf. Due to the shape of this one, I mean, I can just pretty much, oh, my elephants are upside down, doesn't, oh, I did that backwards. Duh. Elephants to that side. And literally, I can just sort of wrap this pillow with my scarf, and voila, I've made it a Valentine's pillow, okay? And that's like super cute. You could do this literally with any pillow. Even if it's not the right color, you can just be cautious of what you buy to wrap around it, because they do have different variations of colors and whatnot at the Dollar Tree. So the other thing I could do is just simply go this route with it, elongate the scarf, unfold it all the way, so I'm getting the maximum amount of pattern on there. Knot, and just give it a good little bow. Oops, sorry. Just like that. Super cute, super festive, and boom, you've made it. You've made your pillow a Valentine's decoration. See? There you go. Tip of the day.